Hello, hello, hello. We are here. Hope you're all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hope you guys are having a good one today. Man, massive patch day. I don't know if you guys took a look at those patch notes. I was reading through them and I was reading through those patch notes and I'm like, damn. I started recording a video and I'm just like, my eyes were starting to go cross-eyed after like 30 minutes. There was so much text. So much text there. Oh, man. Yeah, the patch notes were massive. So I made a video, but I just covered the Sentinel stuff because that's, you know, my true love right there is the Sentinel stuff. So we are here in game. I do like the cape. Physics are kind of wonky on it. I'd probably be interested in getting something else, but for right now I'm going to use the death toll because it looks like we're a harbinger of death. Last night before launch, yes sir, welcome to the channel, Trox. So I own this one. This one doesn't look that interesting. That doesn't look very... I mean, that looks kind of cool. This is a back piece. Yeah, not a fan. How you doing today, Trox? Yeah. I wanted to get one more Monolith push in before the game goes offline tomorrow. Comes back on Wednesday, and we're going to be playing in the cycle. Looking forward to it. Paladin, man, I'm hyped. All the changes that are going on, man, like the monolith corruption changes, the what else is getting changed? The arena. I was very excited about the arena because it takes a long time, assuming you got to build powerful enough for it to get anywhere on there. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of a level squish, so to speak, on the arena. I think that's going to be nice. And what's funny is somebody commented on one of my YouTube videos, one of my live streams, and they said, man, Babbling Mike with an M, Mike. They're like, man, Babbling Mike's kind of quiet. I'm like, I left him a like. That's all. I wasn't even going to reply. I was just like, huh? All right, guys, here we are. We are at corruption 619. Oh, I actually recorded a video, updated build that should be going live tomorrow. There will be changes to it that have to be made. I updated it for the end of this patch. Might have been kind of useless, but at least, like, you're not going to be able to use the Dawn helmet anymore. That's getting removed from the game. There's going to be a better one. Boots, you should still be able to use just about everything else, though. Hello. Hey, Family Whale. Welcome. I saw that you subscribed to the channel recently. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel over on YouTube. So, yeah, we are here today. Oh, with some more runs. Yeah, we can do this one. Thank you. You're welcome. Glad to be here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so like I said earlier, guys, a new build guide for this particular build will be going live tomorrow. And even then, hey, greetings, salutations, bike. Shall we waffle it up in here? Waffle up, man. Get it, Air Dragon. I'm excited just just for all the options that are coming out in 1.0. Like what my day one build's gonna look like, you know? Currently, I was planning on doing Void Cleave Multi-Strike on Paladin, but I might try out Hammers or something. Who knows? Not that Hammers is getting anything specific, but we shall see. I heard the devs say they're going to do Life and Death is just better with waffles. Yeah, Sparky can attest to that. Looking forward to 1.0. Notes were hype. Family Whale, thank you for following over on Twitch. Glad to find you here. This is where you're normally at. Yeah, for sure. I stream in both places. Just, you know, it maximizes my reach. Plus, I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of homies who are YouTube only. Okay, we got to try and cleanse this 97% increased damage. Like, they're doing a lot of damage. Any recommendations? You've been to the Endgame once? Yeah, sure. I'll help you out. Family Whale, just give me one moment. I'm gonna get out of this echo and I'll answer your question for you. I'm a veteran PoE player and love min-maxing characters, just don't know what I'm doing here. I got you. Okay, so I guess the number one question is figure out what kind of build you want to run. Do you like minions? Do you like hey, what up, Colonel? Do you like minions? Do you like range? Do you like melee? And then go from there. I play a lot of Sentinel. That's the class I'm playing right now. Sentinel has 3 masteries. You got the Paladin, Forge Guard, and Void Knight. I like the Paladin the most. Paladin's got a lot of versatility. They can go hammers as a range build. They can go several different kinds of melee builds. If you're new to the game, Paladin is a pretty good class to onboard with. Kind of figure it out. Rogue is really good. I recently played Blade Dancer. The Shadow Daggers are very powerful. They're getting a bit of a nerf going into 1.0, but they're still going to be super strong. Hey, what up, Merkware? How's it going, man? So, yeah. What did you enjoy playing PoE? Me personally or Family Whale? I haven't played a ton of PoE. I played a little bit. I like playing totems. I mean, it was weird. I played to like level 40. It was weird. I made up my own build. Got a little overwhelmed. Plus, I got a little frustrated with some of the systems in place. I wanted to change out my armor and keep my same build, and it was like, well, I couldn't find any armor pieces that I can do my exact build I was doing in there, and I was just like, I'm gonna put it down. Plus, I was starting to get a tad bit overwhelmed. Paladin, yeah, hammers does well at the beginning. Paladin hammer builds, they do well in the beginning. You like magic finding in PoE, but I know it's a little different here. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no magic finding in here. How do I feel about level 35 Bird? I think it's going to look pretty insane if you pull it off, Merkware. 35 levels in Falcon. It's going to be nuts. Hey, what up, Rinda G85? Yeah, so Family Whale, Paladin, you could spec into hammers at level 2. And technically level 4. You get the hammer ability at level 2, but you get the ability to specialize at level 4. You can specialize in one ability. You can go hammers, and it takes a lot of making it work, because in this game there's no like throwing weapons per se. Yeah. So I would recommend hammers to you, because one thing you got to do when you're thinking about it in order to min-max it, if you look at these weapons, when you're doing a throwing build like hammers, you're going to be using a melee weapon, but hammers only scales with a few different things on here. If you notice, like this weapon, for instance, Apathy's Maw, it has a ton of melee specific things. You got to really kind of look at it and kind of min-max it. But if you do, hammers can get really insane in the end game. It gives you some range potential. You can really shred enemies down. Hammers is a lot of fun. Rogue, I say Rogue, Shadow Blades, you can get kind of early on, and it scales insane. I mean, they're getting a little bit of a nerf going into 1.0, but they're still going to be really strong. And then Druid. Yeah, I'd say Druid's pretty good. I feel like Druid really takes off in the end game as well when I played it. There's a ton of guides out there. I play a lot of Sentinel, so if you're asking me stuff, I'm going to recommend Sentinel builds just because I love Sentinel. Necromancer was pretty good. I don't know about Lich. I was playing with a buddy. We were both leveling up. Right on. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got you. I was playing with a buddy. He was playing Lich. I was playing like Shaman or something, and I was just like clearing stuff. And it seemed like he was struggling. Now I don't know. Like, he's a big D2 guy. In terms of his last Epoch ability, it seemed like he was kind of struggling on Lich a little bit, but I know Lich gets super insane in the end game. Also, one thing that scales really well in the in-game Family Whale is Rune Master. They do really well in the in-game, and they do pretty well early on. I haven't played a ton of it, but the build I did play was really good. It was really good. There's also 2 new classes getting added to the game. There's going to be Falconer and there's going to be Rogue. Not Rogue, Warlock. And those are new, so I'm not exactly sure, but typically in this game, when something's new, it's generally overtuned, and then they kind of start to scale it back a little bit. And I haven't looked at any theory craft or anything for that. Merkware, who's in the chat, he is a Last Epoch streamer. He loves the theory craft, and he's going to be playing Falconer on release, so he could be a good guy to hit up for possible information. Oh, he was Falconer looks really cool for sure. He's new to Last Epoch, and he was looking for builds that do well in the early game, but scale really well in the late game. And so I was recommending Hammers, just because it could do well in the early game. But I was also saying there's going to be new classes, and you're a big time theory crafter. And since you're a big time theory crafter, you might know more about Falconer than I would, and you might have some builds already in mind. Obviously, everything's kind of theoretical anyway, leading up to release. Ooh, okay. Merkware, I know you're happy about this one. Did you see that items at higher corruption have a higher chance of LP now? I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case before. When you were playing at higher corruption, you have a better chance of finding an item, but not a better chance at corruption at LP. Now you do. So I thought that was a nice little reward for pushing higher corruption. Looks rad too. Yeah. Falconer's busting, huh? I might be a nice way for me to learn about the ins and outs. Yeah. For sure. I mean, Family Whale, I'd love to have you here, of course, but I'm not going to be able to help you too much with Falconer. So if you're looking for somebody who can help you with Falconer as you're leveling it up, Merkware's your guy, man. If he's going to go anywhere, go to Merkware, man. Oh no, I don't want that one. 99% increased health and damage. That's going to kind of suck. Yeah, I'll take the 45% extra resistances. They're already doing too much damage right now. Bike, 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 bike! Side eyes, Mercware. I'm here just messing with LE planners. Yeah, that's probably gonna be me tomorrow. I'm hella tired, barely slept. Dude, I got up early because my wife wanted to go to Costco early before everybody got there, which was a great idea. And while I'm in Costco, I see the patch notes drop and everything. And I just see everybody going live. So I get home, I help her unload the car, and I just start reading patch notes. So, I mean, I recorded technically 4 videos today. Only 2 of them made the cut. One, I recorded, I forgot to unmute my mic, and it was a 30-minute video. And it was like, oh, frick. I recorded another one where I was like reading through the... Very disappointed there are no spears. Oh, I got you. I was then I was recording one where I was like live react, well not live, but I'm gonna react to the I still need to find inspiration for YouTube. I got you. So then I had another one where I was recording while reading through the patch notes. I was 35 minutes in and I barely made it a fourth of the way through. My eyes were starting to do this and I'm like, no, this ain't the business, bro. There's so much stuff in the game regarding like in those patch notes. So I cut straight to Sentinel. I highlighted my Sentinel thoughts. I cut a video and I shipped it. And maybe I shouldn't have done that because I was already kind of tired and I made a mistake. I was like, wow, this is going to be a huge buff. And somebody already pointed it. Yeah, that's already uploaded. Because I was like, wow, this is going to be a huge buff. And luckily it was one of my regulars, but he pointed out to me, Bike, that's actually a nerf. Let me pull that up for you over here on YouTube. Yeah, so this is me kind of looking at that's going to be me looking at the Sentinel changes specifically. I didn't do a full patch notes overview. I'll probably have to do another patch notes for the changes to Arena and Corruption. Possibly tomorrow. Okay, yeah, this is fine. All right, let's fight the boss. Yeah, so I'm already feeling kind of tired, man. That was a lot of just reading and recording today, watching it now. Appreciate it, man. It's a 20-minute video. Where are you going? Okay, Rye, go home. You're drunk. Okay. Hey, you know what? That was so good. Let's run it again. Oh, yeah. It would help if my hands were on the keyboard, right? Dude, man, this guy's like... It's like, last time we fought, I was a weenie. I will not be making that mistake again. Right now, he's just like spamming the map. Jeez! Hold still, Rye! He might have gotten mad that I called him drunk. Yeah, I think he got a little in his feelings that I called him, you know, I called him drunk. Have you decided SSF versus normal? I got a lot of concerns about the servers. I think they're going to be okay. I like blasting. I'm so used to playing solo. Every time I play with somebody, I realize, you know, it takes way longer to load, all this stuff. I mean, we shall see. My friends that we're going to be playing, I don't think they're going to be there. I know you were talking about like blasting through the beginning. I don't know like how active my chat's going to be, if I'm just going to be sitting there just like, hey, what's up, guys? You know, talking and everything the entire time. I'm definitely hard leaning SSF, or at least playing solo for day one. Okay, so you're not speed running. I mean, I'm gonna be going fast, but I'm not gonna be trying to speed run it. Right. I got you. I already got the feeling that I kind of want to just be moving at my own pace, but I know I'm probably being a little indecisive about that because we had talked about possibly teaming up day one just to get through the campaign. There is a part of me that just I'm looking forward to just kind of like, oh, what's this new piece of gear? Maybe I can make it work. Maybe make it work in a build or something like that. Either way, you're chill with it. I got you. Have you talked to Outlaw recently, Merkware? Do you know what his plans is? You're just going to be, you know, homebrewing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Helldivers, but he said he was hyped for 1.0. Yeah. Yeah, I've stopped in his chat when he was playing Helldivers. I actually picked up Helldivers. Not because of him, but haven't heard otherwise. Hey, what up, Infrasonic? How you doing? Yeah, patch notes were crazy, Infrasonic. I was telling Chad earlier, like, I got home, I was out at the store with my wife, and we were, like, buying stuff. Patch notes went live. Got hit with the LP nerf, yeah. Still gonna be a good one. Well, Cleaver Solution did get a nerf. It got an LP nerf. It's going to be harder to get a get like an LP 3 or 4. It's exsanguinous. got a buff. It got an LP like you can find LP easier on an Exsanguinous now. Let's be real. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. I will admit, I will be honest with you, Infrasonic, I did kind of gloss over the other classes. Like, after 30 minutes of just reading the introductory, I was like, oh my, like, I was reading it out in a YouTube video. I was reacting to it. So I was reading everything out loud. And I was just getting a little tired, a little fatigued. And I'm like, man, let me just cut straight to Sentinel. It was, man. I was doing the classic, hey guys, here's the patch notes. I haven't read these yet. Let's record a video. And then I'm just sitting there reading, and I was like, oh, we already know about this. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that. And I was still reading. And I'm like, my eyes were starting to go cross-eyed. Aberrant Call, the increased minion damage mod is now just affects minion melee damage, so yeah, flame rates get hit. Now also grants 13 to 35% increased minion movement speed, has an effective level for legendary potential of 38. Yeah, that's the biggest at the time that I was aware of, that was the biggest nerf I saw, was the fact it's going to be a lot harder to find like LP3 or 4 Aberrant Calls, because the effective level went up. When that effective level goes up, it becomes harder to find legendary potential. Yeah, that's what the patch notes said. You think my build got bought? Yeah, the erasing strike portion, it got a damage increase. Damage effectiveness increase. I'm not, you're like, yeah, any damage increase is very welcome, of course. The unspec'd rebuke got a nerf though. Not a hard nerf, but so a lot of my builds I run unspec'd rebuke because I generally have an ability that can be procced by another one of these abilities. In this case, it's Abyssal Echoes. Abyssal Echoes gets procced by Void Cleave, so I don't have to have it on my hotbar. So I have an unspec'd rebuke here. Well, the cooldown on rebuke got increased to 8 seconds from 5. Yeah. But the reason is they're giving it 2 charges. It definitely feels like they want people to spec into rebuke, because then you can take all these different nodes that makes it even better. But a lot of people I've seen who run rebuke typically run it unspec'd. I mean, at least that's the case for me. Or if they're in the arena, they'll remove like their traversal skill, like, you know, Shield Rush or whatever, and take rebuke. Yeah. So that kind of hit the build, but I'm going to be honest. I wasn't just like, you know, hitting that, going over here, hitting that, hitting it again. I just have to be more, how do we say, more thoughtful in my usage of rebuke. Yeah, exactly. I keep it on my hotbar now because I can. I turned Void Cleaving into a traversal skill, so I don't need to be worrying about having an unspec'd lunge or anything on here. Because that's what I was running before. I was running unspec'd lunge. You need to fix your filter. Ali? Who's Ali? Is that another content creator? PoE streamer that moved to last Epoch. A lot of people, well, I don't know if they're, well, I can't speak for Ali, but it seems like a lot of people are now adding last Epoch to their rotation, which I think is cool. To be fair, a lot of last Epoch streamers were already doing that. They were last Epoch streamers who added Diablo 4 and Path of Exile to their rotation. Yeah, exactly. Darth microtransaction, Woody Joe's adding it. Yeah, I think it's very healthy for the game. You'll have a new cycle. You can blast the cycle for a month. Next game comes out with a season or a league. You go play that game. When PoE 2 comes out, I'd be interested in checking it out. I'm excited for the new Grim Dawn expansion. Yeah, right? I'm also I'm interested in that game that Moon Studios is going to be releasing. What is it? No Rest for the Wicked. That's supposed to be an action RPG. I mean, think about it, chat. We got like, I don't know when No Rest for the Wicked's coming out, but we're finding more information out about it on March 1st. If it comes out this year, you have Last Epoch officially hitting release. You got Path of Exile 2 entering beta this year, and then you got No Rest for the Wicked joining the fray. That's like 3 action RPGs in a year? Brawl. Unironically, it's going to be a 4-month cycle. What's Path of Exile right now? A 3-month? Yeah, is Titan Quest 2 coming out this year? Dude, that's a lot of action RPGs for a genre that's usually pretty quiet, you know? You're going to push for 4 months. That makes sense. You get more capital out of your season, gives your devs more time. I agree with it. Play it for a month, go to the next game. Okay, so I'm gonna add this right now with Path of Exile 2. Devs suddenly have their capacity open up. I suspect Path of Exile is gonna remain at 3 months. That makes sense. I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Mike on Tavern Talk. It happened today, earlier in the day, like right after the patch notes came out. He said, in regards to the servers, that the staff at EHG is actually cautiously optimistic that the servers are going to be fine. Because I know I and a lot of other people have said, oh man, those damn servers though. It is, yeah, because the game's going to be offline for a full 24 hours, and you got a lot of people like me who probably took the day off, plus, you know? They did say that they're bringing the server queues back, so... You know, I'll probably, on Wednesday, be going live at 8 a.m. Pacific, which is 10 a.m. Central. Game goes live at 11 a.m. I'll just be trying to get into the game. I'll probably be waiting a while, you know. Which I think is so let me solidify this right now, Merc. At least for day 1 and 2, I think I'm going to be going solo because took Thursday, Friday off. I was feeling a bit sad about not having Wednesday off. Now I'm optimistic. Game goes live at noon, probably queues for an hour. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think... So I haven't made a decision about SSF or normal. I'm heavy leaning SSF because I know I'm going to want to be tackling the leaderboard, and I just feel like I have a better shot at leaderboard placement if I know I'm going up against other people who are strictly playing solo. They're not like in Circle of Fortune cults, as you put it, Merkware. Getting all the items fed to them, then they go to the leaderboards. I know that everybody there is there by their own merit. But also day 1, I think that's going to be really difficult. Like, hey, I got in. Oh, I'm still, yeah, it's fairer. Yeah. Hey, it's day 1. I got into the servers. What about you, Merkware? Oh, I'm still waiting. Or, you reverse that. And then we're like, well, does one of us start and then carry the other one? Or, you know what I'm saying? You have to factor how much play time you have. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. People like me who took like 2 weeks off for it, I'm probably going to have a nice shot at getting a good placement on the leaderboards before I go back to work on SSF. But I already know I'm probably going to be creating a solo, like a regular solo character for like the week after. Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, even just myself, like with my current schedule, I got a leg up on a lot of people playing 3 to 4 hours a day. Even when I'm at work. Even longer on the weekends. Okay, so we can push corruption here. What do we got to do to get to it? We got to go through 122% increase health, 49% slow chance, 249% increase health and damage. Oh no, that is not the way. I'll live with this. It's not like this stacks. It's not like they're going to take 100% less damage. It just extends how long. So these will cleanse at the exact same time. Hey, so Merkware, are you going to be competing on the arena leaderboards at all? Because I know they said they were going to have a race in the interview today. They said there was going to be a race for leaderboard placement. It's going to have prizes, but I don't know much about it. And they said it wasn't open to CTs. Yo, you're not participating. Okay. What's my rotation? What do you mean? Really? You open up a Void Knight and you open up a Void Cleave and then you follow up with an Erasing Strike. That that eliminates everything from CT is just leaked. Huh. And, you know, and the people on the CT team appear to have really bad communication with the devs. Stuff's wild. Hey, you know what, Merkware? I might hit you up in the Discord about that. I'm kind of curious, but I don't know if we should be talking about it in a public forum. I mean, I understand you already said a lot of stuff is leaked, but like I'm curious to hear more. Yeah, I'll DM you or something. Yeah, for sure. I'll hit you up or you can send me a DM. Like I mean, I haven't heard anything like that. I'm not like super plugged in on stuff. Nothing toxic. Okay, cool. It's just technically not wrong, that kind of stuff. So where does multi-strike and volatile reversal come in? Okay, so in this build, I'm not using multi-strike. I'm using vengeance. Vengeance is wherever you can hit somebody with vengeance, try and tag them at least once every 2 seconds because you get the damage reduction. And you also use vengeance to help regenerate your mana, and against larger enemies, like enemies that are going to survive one rotation of Void Cleave Erasing Strike, you want to try and hit them a lot with vengeance to generate your mana back, but it also helps shred their resistances even more. That way when you're and armor help shred their resistances and armor. That way when you do your next Void Cleave Erasing Strike, it'll hit harder. And volatile reversal, you fit that in on bigger enemies as well. It becomes a lot of muscle memory though, because you know, like if you run up to an enemy and you volatile reversal back, they're going to take at least 30% more damage. So what I might do is I might run up to an enemy, tag them with vengeance, volatile reversal back, and then use Void Cleave to clear the gap again. That way I know that they're taking that 30% extra damage from volatile reversal. I hit them with a vengeance before, you know, popping backwards. So I got that 2 seconds worth of damage reduction. And then I can Void Cleave in knowing they're going to take 30% more damage as well. And then I can hit them with the Erasing Strike as well, because the Void Cleave is going to apply Abyssal Echoes. And when it applies Abyssal Echoes, it's going to slow the enemy, and the slowed enemy nerf sentinel. I know, right? I know the enemy is going to take 80% more damage. This is multiplicative with other modifiers. This is more, not increased. They're going to take more damage from my next erasing strike. So let me try and show you what I'm talking about. That kind of rotation is for rarer enemies that are going to survive. So hit. Well, I missed the erasing strike. And bam. That was kind of messy, but I think I... Vengeance. Bam. My nose really itched. Does that make sense, Infrasonic? It does, thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, this build, I made it very interactive. Yeah, this build, I made it very interactive. If you like Street Fighter and you like combos, you'll like this build. Or Tekken or Mortal Kombat or... You know. Yeah, it's going to be a breezy session. Yeah, that's for sure. There's no reason to go down there, so let's go up here. All right, see you soon. All right, let's do it. Hey, what up, PJ? Hey, thanks for pointing out that error in my video. I was like, after you said it, I'm like, oh, frick, I misread it. I was like, I super misread that. I'm like, man, it's a huge buff. Not. Yeah, it's still not that. No, it's not a big massive nerf. No, it's slight tuning. EHG's probably seen those videos where guys are running around critting for 32 million with judgment, and they're like, oh, let's rein that in a little bit, just a tad. Welcome back, Merkware. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you and me both, Merc. I know what you're talking about. I think a lot of things in the patch that look like nerfs are being leveled out by other changes. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, what up, Squeak? Yeah, let's go. Warlock, let's go. This feels like an ambush, and there it is. Yeah, but PJ, you're right. A lot of stuff in the game's getting balanced out. Even that rebuke nerf that I was talking about just means, hey, you want the full benefits of rebuke? Spec into it, baby. Really? Oh, that's cool, PJ. There you go. And gear, so 25 bleed stacks per attack with Falcon per hit. Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds pretty busted, man. That alone might convince me to, you know, be like, yo, Merkware, let's team up. I'm gonna go Void Cleave. I do extra damage against enemies that are bleeding. You know, hit that guy with your bird. Hit him with your bird. Okay, cool. I'll go finish him off. Just hit level 90 mana. Oh yeah. We already read that one. It's actually your plan. After seeing the gloves. Yeah, dude. Bleed build late game, but the gloves are kind of rare. Yeah. You'll find them. Circle of Fortune, baby. Advent of the Erased Boots are broken for channeled skills that do tons of hits. I stay at 1,000, 2,000 wards. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for the belt. The belt that they're going to be releasing into the game, the Weaver's Will belt. That makes sense. That makes sense, Merkware. Welcome back, Infrasonic. That increased damage to stun enemies, man. Not increased, that more damage to stun enemies. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. Well, let's pick that up. You know what? I'll take that 2 LP. Never know. Also up to 54% increased armor. Yeah, that is a lot. That's probably why they're nerfing the armor blessing. They're just giving you armor in more places. I even said that in my video. I'm like, you know what? This kind of makes sense. They're going to be introducing a lot of new items with a lot of extra armor, like the belts. Then you tack on good Weaver's rolls. Yeah. You're falling asleep in your chair. Yeah, it is 7:04 p.m. Infrasonic. You're on the East Coast, right? Is it nearly 10 p.m. over there? Yep. Oh, you work at 7 a.m.? God bless you. I still think the craziest item is either the bow, the bleed gloves, or the two-handed warlock sword. They're gonna break the game. Warlock. Nobody said pushing corruption to 10. It's going to be a walk in the park. Well, look at me now, Reefer. Change to arena was interesting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, man, because you guys already know one of the biggest reasons why I'm playing the cycle is I want a fresh arena leaderboard. I don't want to have to play for 10 hours just to possibly get a placement. Yeah, because it's going to be next to impossible to get onto the legacy leaderboards. Like, if they keep all the same scores with all those broken builds that are in there, you got all the bug abuse. Yeah, at the top, except for like 5 builds, right? You got the people who abused a bug and got super high on the leaderboards, except for like 2. Well, no, there's a couple more. I'm talking like top 10, right? And then you got then it's going to be harder to push the arena. Rank 2 is actually a Spellblade. Wait. I thought he was rank 1. What happened? No, rank 1 is a Spellblade. Merkware. When's the last time you checked the leaderboards? Oh, rank 1 is a Spellblade. That guy's a Poggies? Okay, dude. What? Poggies? Did they release detailed information on the new uniques? They just had names of them in those patch notes. They respect that guy, yeah. They had information on a few of the uniques coming to the game, not bugs. They're time features. They had information on some of the uniques. I highly doubt that's the full list. I think there's going to be a lot more uniques coming to the game, PJ. All of them are out. Last Epoch tools. Okay, so Vial of Volatile Eyes, Communion. We can take a look at them together. Chat, hold on. Okay, we got Volatile Ice, Communion of the Erase. This is the Weaver's Will item. Falcon Fist. Talons of Valor. +4 to Falconry. Oh my gosh. Sigion's Reprisal. Stygian Coal, Blood Roost. There's another. Wait, you got another set of Falcon Gloves? Spine of Malatros. Wraithlord's Harbor, yeah. This is the David Harbor item. It's in the name. Wraithlord's Harbor. Wheel of Torment. Level 75. This is going to be rare. When you directly cast Soul Feast, you curse yourself. Alright. Unvar's Rise. Once you have a rune for Runic Invocation, your runes cannot change until they're consumed. Excellent. Unvar's Hegemony? These are all Runic Invocation. The 3 new idols to the game are buffing Rune Master? Come on. Not runes, idols. I don't know if David Harbour will stream on release. So they were talking about that in the interview today. Apparently they reached out to David Harbour because in an interview he said, "Oh yeah, I've been playing this new game called Last Epoch. I love it." And so they were like, "Huh?" So they reached out to him, and then he agreed to help him craft a new item for the game because apparently he's in love with it. Let me get this link over to you, PJ. Bam, there you go. That's for you, sir. Oh, what? Sure, you can post it. I'll take a look at it when I can. That's the aspirational build, huh? I will click on there momentarily. Ignore the LP stuff mostly. That's relevant. Is LP items with the T7. Got it. Dude, that guy almost nuked my ass. All right, let's look at your build. Core of the mountain. Jeez. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, good luck with this. You're trying to get a T4 Red Ring of Atlaria? Oh man, you're not kidding about this being aspirational. Oh man, Death Rattle. Okay. Foot of the mountain, excellent pair of boots. Liraka's claws. Okay. Man, you were not kidding about this being aspirational. It's just in stacking. Yeah, that is certainly a aspirational build right there. Yeah, I got you, PJ. Won't be able to clear. Clear what? Oh, that's all it'll ever be able to do is one-shot bosses. I got you. Oh, what the? That wasn't fair. Go home, Rye. You're drunk. You're a weenie. And you see the changes to Shaman? Because, like, Dread had several strong opinions on it being a wasted rework. I don't know if he was being hyperbolic, but he had some because he did like a quick like breakneck TLDR patch notes breakdown, and his opinion on Shaman was, oh hey, what up, Expels? Look at this noob. Yeah, I'm a complete scrub, Expels. People really like it. Yeah. He said the rework, like, he's like, why'd you guys even bother? Everybody. He also said the only good thing that came out of it was the two new Corruption 619. He said the only good thing that came out of it was the two new skills that are going to be used by Druid and Beastmaster. They're not going to be used by Shaman because Shaman still sucks after this rework. I was like, what? All right, Dread. Tell me how you really feel. Really? You feel like the patch notes were a flop, huh? Balance is terrible right now. I think the notes were good. I just want more melee combat. Hey, well, you came to the right channel, Expels. I'm all about melee combat. You're excited to play. I'm excited to play. But like what? Like, no, I'm kidding. Everybody excited about a bird, but now the sleeping storm, I guess. Sentinel could have received a 200% buff to defenses, and it would still be undertuned. I think they were looking at the wrong patch notes. Sentinel got a huge W, in my opinion. All right, like, I can't expect Sentinel to, for them to just completely rework Sentinel. I don't want them to. The huge W is that new chest piece. Not, what was it, 700 armor? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. 700 armor and damage mitigation built into, you're talking about class balancing. Yeah, we could have used another damage reduction node. For sure. We could have used another damage reduction node, but I will take an implicit damage mitigation from armor. Yeah, you line up all the classes together and Sentinel's kind of down here. We got to min-max the absolute ever-living snot to compete, but you know what? I love it. Hey, Sentinel's probably got the second best campaign star, all right? I honestly, after playing Rogue, I felt like Rogue's probably got the cleanest start to the campaign. But Sentinel, it's a strong second for sure. All right, I'll look at chat in a moment. I want to try and fight Orbis. Oh, I got hit by the fire. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I'm gonna find a different one anyway. That's gonna be difficult to work around the. Oh, no wonder he's still. I wasn't paying attention. He's still got that. Oh shit. He still had that 104% increased health and damage. Well, let's cleanse it. Man, game just crashed. It happened 3 nights in a row now. Only happens once, but annoying that it does it at all. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, PJ. Falconer is legit unethical. I feel like Falconer is getting the 2 LP cleaver, thanks. I feel like Falconer is getting the Rune Master treatment. They're getting all these spiffy new items, and you know everybody's super hyped, and that's all well and good. Shit, I got too much stuff. It gets 300 flat damage just for existing. Think you're gonna lay down? All right, catch you later. Appreciate the lurk. All right, well, I cleansed that. I think I'm gonna try and just find a different Orbis. I got a little hairy for a second, chat. Alright, well, we found a different Orbis. Let's go. Make up for the 3 stacks of gazes that I lost to that other one. We just need a reset. So that's a 12. I think we're just going to go for this one, though. We'll try it out. If not, I'll make my way over to the 12. Making my way downtown. Oh, another fire one? Oh, I still died. I was too far away from him. Okay, whatever. I think I got him. I should have stayed right next to him. Should have stayed right next to him. Yeah, I could tank that. I don't know why I was so scared. Just stayed right here. Oh, shoot. Oh, he stunned me. Let's try it again, chat. Okay, well, I kind of figured out what's going to... If I get caught in too many of those AoEs, I'm going to die. Oh, I got caught in one of his little orbs. I didn't see it on the other side of his model. Man, Orbis is being a punk. I mean, we could just move on to the plus 12. I'm sure it'll be better. Why? We're chunking through them quick, though, chat. Yeah, okay. I gotta cleanse this cooldown thing. He's just spamming the entire map with that stuff. Yeah, I don't want to give him extra damage, but we're gonna have to do it. Man, I still got that for 3 echoes. 129. Okay, let's try the level 12. Let's try the level 12. Well, the plus 12 corruption one. It's gonna be nice when the modifier's on. Yeah, no, seriously. Seriously. I'm looking forward to that. Because this one modifier that I picked up, rare enemies have 170% increased cooldown speed. I'm guessing it's applying to bosses too, because, like, dude, he was, like, spamming the map with AoE all over the place. Okay, let's try this plus 12. Otherwise, we gotta go farm a couple different echoes. Let's see if this Orbis is more agreeable to our build. Oh, it's another fire one. Okay, well that's we can deal with that. It was super fast. I was like still in the middle of a rotation. It was like, here it comes. Get over here. Jeez. Okay, there we go. 619 corruption. We're still dropping, you know, non-LP Siphon of Anguish. You know what, PJ? That's going to be a change I'm looking forward to. Corruption scaling the LP chance. Come on, I've put... Oh, my word. And look at that, chat. We're at 631 corruption. Oh, man. see what we got going on real quick. Oh, all right. Let's get back to it. Enemies have 60% endurance. Fine. Apostate Sanctuary. Homie didn't stand a chance. He rolled up like, what's going on here? And I'm like, this is what's going on. Erased. Goodbye. Let's keep it rolling, chat. Okay. Say goodbye to that pack. 57% increase movement speed and damage. Okay. Meals on wheels, right? Well, I'll go for the unique, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be even better with Circle of Fortune. Yeah, I agree, PJ. Oh, I'm so looking forward to release and all the changes, man. It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to the new Sentinel items. I would love to use those. The new boots, the new belts. Those are class agnostic, but still, I'm looking forward to using those. I'm looking forward to not having to take the blessing for critical strike avoidance. I can just take the I can take the helmet that gives me reduced damage from critical strikes. I believe there's a pair of boots out there that also have reduced damage from critical strikes. I think that's going to be good too. Okay. Yeah, only because I haven't done one of these in a while. 192% physical damage. No thanks. Oh my, no, I just got blocked. Well, let's try the physical damage one. We got armor. Okay. Okay, well, I feel it, but it's not as bad as, like, you know, increases to, like, void damage, for instance. Psh, nah, that guy got echoed. Oi, Bubbling Bike made it back from the Dungeon of Terror. Alright, I made it. Oh, I am thoroughly blocked. Let me try and go here. I did click on that. Okay, okay. Well, he did. You know what? I'm gonna change my loot filter. To 5. I'm not interested in class affixes unless it's a tier 5. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I just gave enemies dealing physical damage a 400% increase in damage. Talk about playing a game of keep away. Oh, they hurt. %32 increase. That's a nice increase. Oh, everything is damage increases. Oh my gosh. Dude, the game is not messing around. Oh. You know what? YOLO. Dude, I realize if I die in a boss fight at the dungeon, I have to start effing over. Oh, gee, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Yeah, you do. It's if you, it gives you more power to blind mechs. That's why it gives more power to group play. Because if you die, you at least have a shot. I think if you die during a boss, though, you can't be revived. You got to wait for your allies to try and kill it. But it still gives you a chance of getting the reward. Whereas if you're just doing it by yourself, you piss out of luck. Watch all DG? What do you mean by DG before going? Yeah. Still, I think videos. Oh, okay. Mechs. Man, I'm sorry that happened to you, brother. Have I been reading your name wrong? Is that Jolly, bro? I've been calling you Jail. Yeah, is Jolly or Yali or? Yeah, that's right. Or Jolly. Okay. Is it pronounced with a ya sound or a ja sound? Whatever you say, that's okay. Okay, I got you. It's like what ja. Oh, okay. Jolly, brah. All right, here we go, chat. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Jolly. Oh, you mostly played Lost Ark. So, did you hear about the game and decided you were gonna get in on release, see what it was all about? Almost without watching videos. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna start with Paladin, Jolly. It's my favorite class. Ton of builds. I'm very familiar with it. I'm excited for the new items. It's also, I don't have to like second guess myself about like, if I'm playing and I'm finding gear, I can be like, oh, I can do this build, or I could do that build, or oh, I could do this node and it'll do this, and give me a nice easy start, allow me to get plenty of materials for my next few characters. Because when I started playing this game, I started SSF and I started with Paladin. And I remember thinking, wow, this was a nice smooth start throughout the game. And then I didn't want to take my Paladin out of SSF, so I left him there and I started another character in normal so I could play with other people. And I think it was like a shaman, and it was kind of rough, man. Like I was dying. And then I did like a necromancer, same thing. It was kind of rough. It took me a little bit to build up all those materials, and I remember thinking, this would have been easier if I had started with Paladin. Yeah, a little bit. It ramps up for sure, though. Acolyte goes nuts. But it would have been easier if I had all this gear already there, because Sentinel had, Paladin in particular, is such a nice, smooth ramp up. I guess the real question is, am I going to exclusively play SSF, or should I just start normal? I'm really looking forward to the fresh leaderboards. And I think I'm going to have a better shot at getting good placement if I start SSF, because then I'll be playing on solo leaderboards. SSF in this game is called Solo AF or SAF, Solo Count Found. And you see, so when you see one player right here, these people are still playing normally like I am right now, except they've done the arena as a single player, but they could also team up and do a two-player solo. Like if you start the game with that solo restriction in place, you compete on this leaderboard. Everybody that I'd be competing with on this leaderboard are solo players, right? Oh, I got pushed down. See, so this right here is my Paladin. I was originally number 32 on the leaderboard, but I've been getting, I dropped him out of SSF. And slowly but surely, what's the difference? What do you mean? Oh, so SSF means you only play solo, you can't trade with other people, and you can't even group up with other people. You're strictly solo. Strictly solo. And as you know, I primarily play solo. Yeah, solo self-found. I largely play solo still, but I do have the option to team up with other people if I want. Yeah. But I'm thinking for the league, since I know I'm going to want to be competing on the leaderboards, I might be better off just playing solo. It's going to depend how much I plan on playing with other people. Like, I dropped my paladin out of SSF to play with other people, and I haven't done it that much. If I had left him there, I could have probably gotten a better ranking here on the SSF leaderboard, but what are you going to do? Plus, like, right now, I feel like the leaderboards aren't really that competitive, or not really that competitive. I think they're going to be a lot more competitive with the new cycle. Because, like, right now, I mean, at least in this leaderboard, half these builds are, like, bugged builds, right? Anything with sacrifice and summon zombie is probably a bugged build. They can just sit there and spawn infinite zombies. Just got a max roll T5 crit chance using a Glyph of Chaos. That used up your luck for the night. Way to go, PJ. Yeah, you have a good night too, man. Peace out. Assassin Arena. Oh boy. Gonna head to bed later, Bike. Thank you. You have a good one, Air Dragon. Yeah, that never made sense, Marvel, man. The profane flesh not being rare mobs. They were like stronger than rare mobs, and yet they weren't rare mobs. But that one made you go, yes? No, none of them. The one that made me go was the update to Sentinel with the armor. I was like, oh my god. Armor mitigation applies the damage over time as an implicit on a chest piece. Yeah. Yeah, you got my you got my genuine reaction. Oh my god! Go home, Rage. You're drunk. Backside. Oh. Backside's a little sore. Too much sitting today. Oh. Void enemies deal 311% increased damage and it lasts for 6 echoes. No, thank you. Oh. Chance to dodge. Oh. These are terrible. 203% increased physical damage. I'm just gonna do it anyway, chat. Man, these modifiers suck. Yeah. 2 more days and I don't have to worry about that. +4 to multi-strike, +24 strength. Let's go, let's go. +17, +3 to a racing strike. I guess I'll take the endurance. that sucks. Do I really want to give him 200? Whatever. YOLO. All right, guys, I'm going to shut her down. If you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid Typical Outlaw. He's pretty new to the game, but he's going to be streaming the game on launch. So hope you guys have a good one. If you're over here on Twitch, say hi to Typical Outlaw. See you guys later.
They're going to go.
YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today. Appreciate you guys. If I do go live tomorrow, it's going to be a it would just be a small little theory crafting session. Obviously, the servers are going to be offline. I will be streaming on Wednesday. Hope to see you guys there. Anyway, you guys take care. Catch you later.